Habari maafrika, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama King says. Oh, here we go. Once again. Yeah. So this young little princess, African little princess, made a big blunder here. Oh, trying to be cool at a school. This is a school in Cape Town, Knyser High School. She kicked out the K word, trying to be funny. Proceeded to hold her mouth, knowing that it's a mistake. And then you had the friend, the loving friend that always, has her back, who then posted this thing on Facebook. And now here we are. Now it's no longer an issue of a tweet or whatever, it's a video. This child's future can be destroyed with this one video. You guys remember with Miss South Africa contestant when they went and fished and they got some things and she had to get out of the competition. So if this child will have in the future aspirations to become in government, a leader in society and everything, this clip will always be played. So we find ourselves in a very difficult situation in South Africa. Such a big mistake. It shows me that parents. With that clip of the podcast. With the clip of the podcast, I played that clip to my 11-year-old boy. And I showed him, I said, look at this clip. What do you think? He said, hey, I don't know. I think it's wrong for them to say this. And he was explaining. And I understood that as a small young boy, he does not understand the consequences that follow after it. So I explained to my son, I said, if you say this, it does not only look bad on you, it looks bad on me. They will say, this is King Setso's son who has said this about colors. And then it will attack and stick with you for the rest of your life because you failed to control the words that fly out of your mouth. And I taught him what my father taught me. My father said, mean what you say and say what you mean to me. So he says, even if you are scattering, even if you are gossiping, speak the truth and mean what you say. So that when you are caught, you will be able to take responsibility and consequences of what you said. Now, this little child can't take responsibility and face the consequences that are coming for saying the K word again. So that's where we find ourselves. We find ourselves in a difficult situation. So let me just play because the colors are now going to be asked, what do you think about this? And the National Colored Congress President Fidel Adams was on Newsroom where he was speaking about what he think about this whole situation. Let's hear the reasoning capacity now.
The only thing we find shocking about all of this is that the nation appears to be shocked. Racism in South Africa is as rife as it was before 94. I saw that video, and I'll give you the same response that I will to those stupid podcasters. This is a child. This is the sum of society. Let's save this child. Let's educate this child. Let's make this child better. This is someone's mother. This is someone's future mother, someone's future wife. This will be the first church a child attends, the first school a child attends. We can't have that attitude permeating. But then I also want to say, we're not going to clear anything up until we start dealing with this thing. Let me tell you something that might shock some of you. In Cape Town, the K word is prevalent on the Cape Flats. In Cape Town, the word Malawi, someone of uncertain origin, is prevalent in the townships.
Yeah. So Gayton told us, there in the colored community, they use this word playfully. They use this word to discriminate against darker colors. This is that's the point that we were making. But what Gayton does not understand is that colored people can be racist to black people, meaning African people, because they don't want to identify themselves as African. It's Gayton that said it. Hey, as a colored, you can't be African. That's how. What is this one saying? This one? Hey, Musoto. Oreng Musoto. Hey, wait. Anyways, so that was something that he doesn't understand. He will come, I'm sure Gayton will come out and defend this child. Turn out, Fidel is saying, it's a child. Don't worry. We must fix this child. We must correct this child. Energy totally different from the other energy of the thing. But I don't want to make it about the boys of the podcast. I even forgot that podcast name. But now he's saying it is prevalent in the colored community in the Cape Flats that this word is used. And he's correct by saying, if we don't solve this issue of racism in our country, we are never going to hear the end of the K word. Never. And remember, they fooled us with this Rainbow Nation or Madiba magic in the early 90s. Mid 90s, I mean. They fooled us. They fooled us. Even in 2010, they were still telling us there's something called Madiba magic that brings South Africans together. Wait. So that is what is happening here. Now you go to the comment sections and you read what is going on there, you understand just how far we still have to go as South Africans. Listen to the reasoning capacity of the majority of colored people on the comment sections. Just find this video anywhere on TikTok, or find this video on X, or find this video anywhere. Maybe even here also you will see just the reasoning capacity of them justifying what this child is saying. And I like what Fidel is saying. They are abusing this thing. Yeah, they are abusing this word and using it normally in the Cape Flats. Whether it hurts other people or does anything to them, it's funny, it's okay. I just said it so I can just, even the school, you read the letter that the school has taken out. You can see they say, they don't take it serious because they themselves probably they are using this word at home. And I said when Gayton was doing his thing that we black people don't go around playing around with that word. The worst we will do is say my ninja, my nigga. That's there. That's the worst we can do, Tina, black people. But using it so that I can hurt another black person. So what will elevate me higher than another black person for me to use that word to them? You understand what I'm doing? I don't know what another African person would gain by saying that to another Antonio. And where this word is being thrown around. We don't play like that. But Gayton said, no, don't claim. It's not an exclusive word. That this insult is not only for black people. Yeah. So the children have seen the reasoning capacity. These children, obviously, they have seen the issue of the podcast and everything. They follow it. Even, we are fresh in the month of the podcast. You hear utterance like this from this princess. Yes, I agree. Must be corrected, must be helped. And we must take this opportunity. That's why I'm doing this video. We must take this opportunity to then come out and say, let's re-educate ourselves. Let's discuss this issue one more time so that we can find a space where the conversation is healthy and it is not always when something like this pops out. Let's discuss it even when it's not happening, so that because when I was in school, because I did not do history, I don't remember that. I don't remember being taught about apartheid at school. I don't remember. Maybe where I was not focusing and playing around. But being a person that went to 10 different schools, I don't remember being taught about apartheid, the K word, what apartheid meant, what the effect of apartheid. I don't remember. Maybe you guys in your schools, you were in better schools and they were teaching you guys some nice stuff there about the history of South Africa. The only thing I know about the history of South Africa when I was in school, not now, was Jan van Rensburg, 1652, King 1652, whatever, 1652. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all we knew when we were in school. That some people came here with a sheep and started causing havoc here. That's all. But being taught what the K word means and everything, how it was used against us, the original meaning of it, and all of those things, and why the usage of it and the original meaning are slightly different, what it means in the context of content of South Africa, and all of those things. Nothing. They never taught those things. So it is our responsibility, ladies and gentlemen, even if you are black, take this opportunity to go and speak to your children about the K word. Because this has happened again, I'm going to speak to my son again. Because should he do nonsense like this, I will go mooring. But he must face the consequences. There's no time for joking with this type of words. So yeah, let's take this opportunity. Actually, I was just making this video to say, take this opportunity to go and re-educate your children, the children around you in your township. Just take this opportunity to speak about this in your family, so that it can be a conversation that we are having in our closed spaces, in our private spaces. That's all I wanted to say in this video. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on Knyser. So you enjoy the content, please click the like button, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and let us meet on the comment section. Until you meet again, don't forget to pray, but after we pray, let's stand up, African child. Do our best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.